Hello, I'm Menu Diving, also known as Zane in the real world. And today I'm going to do a production breakdown of Refine. So here we are in the session, and let's get started with the noises you hear at the very beginning. SFX, here they are. So it's a Wii turning on. I think it's a Wii U, specifically. Here it is. So load. Yeah, it's like eating a disc. And then I copied it and duplicated it and then panned it to the left and pitched it down a little bit because I didn't want to re-record it again. So that's what that is. And then you have a fluorescent lamp turning on. And then the hum. And that's it. The whole point of this was like, oh, you're like walking into a laboratory or something and you're going to hear some synths, and that's setting up for that. And there's like buttons. I have this old like Tascam tape recorder that doesn't work, and I'm just pressing buttons on it. Super fun. And then this is cool right here. It's the Wii U turning off, which is a nice little transition into the rest of the song, I guess. Yeah, kind of. Oh, let's talk about that synth real quick. OB6. A nice little pad of noise. So let's look at the plugins. We got compressor, indent 2. This plugin right here was like the catalyst for the whole song. You know when you get a piece of gear and it's like, oh, I can write something, like it just kind of spews out. That's what happened with this song. I think I wrote everything in like a week-ish and then did all the mixing the next week after. But it was all thanks to this plugin, Indent 2. So shout out Indent. And it was like super cheap with Plugin Alliance, like $17. So go buy it if you want to. Yeah. Here's what that bypassed. More grainy, I guess. Fall supermassive, some EQ, little band compression, and then compressor again. Yeah. That throws us into. There's some guitars right here. They're just reversed. And my brother did all the guitars for this, so shout out to Max. Big props there. Yeah, let's keep going on guitars real quick, actually. Except those two. I did those because I was like, oh, I hear some. But I can't play guitar for my life, so. And then let's check out this bass chain real quick. I think there's a whole ton of crap on this that does not need to be on it. So don't use this for mixing advice. Here's everything bypassed. It sounds pretty good already. Like, I don't know why I threw guitar rig, EQ. 3 multi-band compressors. I guess was trying to tame the low ends. The distortion again. Compressor, EQ, multi-band. Look at it, EQ. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. But that's the bass. I think it was a Fender something. We'll keep going on guitars. Brother coming in with power chords. Some guitar rig, EQ, and compressor. these are muted over here. Let's see what these are. It's always fun to see what it some Drab Majesty vibes. I felt like it was two Drab Majesties, so I didn't keep it in. And plus, there's a lot going on right there, and you don't really need it. All right, so that's guitars for the verse. Let's go to the drums. Here we go. Yeah. Reverbs. And then automation to not reverb. That's like the basic groove. Bass drum is a Alesis HR16A sample. Yeah. And I got this like free from a website, and also Forzando is free. Free stuff's your friend. My friend, at least. Snare. I sampled my own snare and threw a ton of compression on it. EQ, OTT, of course. Digital drum compressor, Reaper. This thing's crazy. It's like a transient shaper, and it just squashes it. Compression and then EQ again. Took some highs off, and that sounds like this. I know you can take it if you want. There's also this can snare. I forgot what this was. It's definitely something I sampled. I feel like it's me hitting drum hardware, like just like a cymbal stand with a stick, and then with a ton of compression and reverb. Yeah, and then I played in these hi-hats and quantized them. You can tell they're grainy. And then these toms, another, I think Alesis sample. Yeah, cheap 80s toms with some crashes that oh man, the pitch the pitch on those. Anyways, the drums are pretty shoddy, but it gets the job done. Let's keep going on drum. Tambourine. And then right here, this is like this other half of the first verse. This Arturia drum brute bass drum comes in just to help with some low end. You can't really hear it unless I guess you're listening on a sub, because it's so low. Like it's buried in the mix. But here's everything in context so far. Let's mute the vocal. We'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, you know the song. Oh, let's do synth real quick. A little bit of stuff going on in the synths. Okay, the main like thing. This is with all effects bypassed. OV6 thing again. And then with effects, we got verb, distortion. That's doing a lot. And then EQ. Ooh. And then the other synth, I like this one a lot. Effects bypassed. So nice and smooth. And on that we got, and then again, EQ, multiband compressor, again and again. And then this thing only happens once, and you can, I don't think you can hear it. I just threw it in there because like, oh, this is fun. a little humble pad just going in the background. So that's synths. Let's hear everything real quick with that. Yeah, okay, so vocal. Oh, you didn't hear anything I just said. Man, okay. So here we go, vocals. They're tripled, and I didn't do any tuning on them. And center, and then half left, half right kind of deal. Don't look me in the eye. You keep me in disguise. This is not for one star if only you can keep the prize. So it's all going through this gated verb and non-linear reverb right here, which is just Valhalla on both. Oh yeah, ambience. And then some EQ, compression. And then the main vocal chain, it's pretty simple. Except that EQ, my bad. Multi-band compression, again. 2 compressors. Cool. So just one vocal. Don't look me in the eye. Let's get rid of these. You keep me in disguise. So all just subtle stuff. But combined, it's nice. So yeah. Keep listening from here. Lose yourself in the heat, go beyond the veil of disease. Okay, so right here. I like this part. Let's go to that bass synth right here. Yeah. So effects bypassed. It's doing a lot of heavy lifting. Come back. Here's a dry. OB6 again. Alright, and now with stuff back on. And then right there, I think that's indent automation. Maybe. What was it? I think I was turning up the cutoff. Show all active. Nothing? Okay, it was just OV6 cutoff recorded into it. Alrighty. You got this other synth that comes in. Oh yeah, this like siren thing in the background. And then of course, Valhalla Supermassive. It's so quiet. Bypassed. So it's pretty chill. Cool. Drums. I like these drums here. These drums were fun to make. We gotta put the snare in. All right, so let's check that out real quick. So the snare the real snare right here is doing some good stuff, like ghost note stuff. I played it live and then just like dragged it to quantize it. But what's going on here? So I repitched the actual snare, I believe. Yes. Right, yeah, right here. Repitch. So that's what they originally sounded like, but I wanted it more tight, almost like a marching snare. And then you have OTT. What's this sound like? Bypass. Okay, yeah, just transients. And then that's sending all to this delay. Where are you at? Right here. Along with the other kit, the main kit, I guess. And it's just Valhalla and EQ. Oh yeah, there's like, this is the only time I've used mid-side EQ on this specific song because I felt like it was too hard to the right or something when I was mixing. I don't know if it did anything, but it's there. It's baked in the song now. And then the other drums right here. Same groove, same samples and everything. Drum brute bass drum comes in here. Help with some low end. And then hi-hats and tambourine have a bit of a phaser on it, I think. Yes. Tambourine. Stock Reaper phaser. Did its job. Cool. Okay. And then here we go to the tom fill, which is Joma's favorite part, as I've read. So they're real toms, but I only played 4 of them, those first 4, and then I pitched the other 4 down. So a lot of cheating and recycling here. Yeah, it's like I really want a very natural sound, a kind of big sound. So we have EQ, compression, pitch them. I think I pitched them both. And then more EQ. Oh, so okay, so that's what they originally sound like. And I pitched them up first. Yeah. Let's listen to that section with everything. Oh, there's also this guitar granular thing we'll get into a second. Okay, right here, granular guitar. I think it's just like a power chord, put into Omnisphere. Yes, with auto pan. Yep, good old G, I think it's G minor. Alright, power chord, so it's not even major or minor. You get the idea. So that's there, add some atmosphere. And then we're into the next section. And I just want to start out by soloing the synths because they are nice here. Look at that. We got OB6 pad. Reverb, EQ, multiband compression, multiband compression. You get the vibe. Same thing. Lathered in reverb though. And then this thing. Delay. Indent. I don't know if this do much. Yeah, not much. EQ. God. I need soothe. Multiband compression again and again and again. Why? That's not doing anything nice. Boost the highs. And that's being sent to a reverb again to get that pitch variation that you just heard. And then I added a sub bass. You can you can hear it like, so in my car, it's this crappy Subaru, and the speakers are like blown out almost. So every time this part, when I was listening to it in the car to check the mix, this part would just with the speakers because of the sub bass. So it does something. Omnisphere, EQ, multiband compression, EQ, compressor. Yeah, so it just helps bass a little bit. Let's check that with the bass actually. Yeah, it just helps a little bit. Guitars, power chords once again. And then extra bass substitute on guitar. Let's get rid of these synths real quick. What is this? Hello. This is Max, everybody. Cameo. Guitarist.
Hello.
We're listening to your part right now.
You're doing what?
Listening to your part right now.
It's very difficult. It's very hard.
He was like, you want me to play power chords? That's it. I think we have a solo recorded somewhere, actually. Ooh, I'll have to find it. It's at the end. Yeah. I think it's right here. Yes, solo. Okay. Yeah. That's what's going on here with bass and guitars. Oh, yeah. They are wider here, though, than in the first verse. Like, all the way to the left and right. So I really wanted this part to open up, and that's how I did that. Okay. Drums. Here we go. Don't want you. Pretty basic, same samples and everything. Just get the groove going. And then we have some live cymbals. With some sidechain compression. The ride, one of these is pitched, let's see. Or I think like the majority of them are. Oh wow, yeah, okay, this crash. Everything bypassed. So there's indent. Jeez. It's like noise at this point. EQ, multiband compression, again and again, and then the pitch. And then I have these crashes here. And then these two are the same, I think. But I think I inverted one of them, the phase, and moved it a little bit. Because I didn't want to record it twice. Yeah, okay. So that's the drums. Let's go to vocals. There's some stuff. Oh yeah, the scream. So this I did pitch, cause I couldn't quite reach up there in my like chest voice. um, so that was baked in, which is why it's a stereo. And then some EQ and multi-band compression, setting to a cloud verb, which sounds like this. Some other stuff on that. Just wide, washy reverb with more processing. Yeah, so that's the scream. And then we get into the thicker stuff here. So yeah, what's going on here? I don't remember. Okay, falsetto stuff. That's the main like line, and then there's harmonies here. Is there no processing on those? I think these were all pitched as well. So I don't know for sure what was on these, but it's probably something like this Melodyne and then EQ, multi-band compression. Yeah. And then you have, so that's the falsetto, and then you have the chest voice I was doing, and I was like screaming these. Lost in golden sky. Tripled. Fly through open eye. And then sent kind of to the left and right, and then more. This is basically mono at this point, but whatever. EQ, multi-band compressor, being sent to that cloud verb. And then you have this like thingy. Did I copy and paste? I think they're 4 separate takes. A lot of that stuff I will copy and paste because it's like I'm lazy. But yeah, more vocal chain stuff we've already kind of seen. Basic, really nothing fancy going on. Being sent to that cloud verb. So that's that part. Let's check it out with everything. Back into the intro. Same pad thing here as the beginning. Yeah, nothing crazy. And then this like the thing, pushed back in reverb first. Oh. And then cut off automation with indent. And becoming more dry. Yeah. Anything else happen here? I think that's it, right? Just those 2 sounds, yeah. And then we get into like the last verse. So synths once. Same deal. Forever, basically. Oh, wait, there's more. Just kidding. Tricked ya. so that siren thing, it's the same as in like the breakdown section, the same patch. Oh wait, just kidding. Maybe not. Different patch. This patch is I made to replicate the Blade Runner, like the original synth sound, and it's just doing that siren thing again. Let's see what bypassed everything sounds like. Pretty lame. Pretty. What's the word? Weepy. Wimpy. With a lot of pitch going. Let's see what's going on that. Reverb first. Yeah, a lot of these like synth stuff, I like throwing the reverb first, which is kind of, you wouldn't see normally, but I liked how washy it could get when you compressed everything after. Indent, EQ, multiband, compression, EQ. That's where we get that. The pad. Probably my favorite OV6 patch. Just nice pads, like the classic overhand pad. Valhalla, EQ, 2 multiband compressors. Just fills it in nicely there. And we get a deeper bass. I think this was, what was this? Oh, it was the Omnisphere sub bass, but I rendered it out. Yeah, just helps fill in the low end again. Yeah. Synths there. Oh, there's one other synth. I was really hearing that specific line there. Without these in there, and then I threw it in just to like accentuate it more. It's the same patch as the pad we had before. But it's tucked away in the mix a little more. Yeah, I was feeling that when I made that. I was like, yeah, that was feeling good. Let's go to guitars real quick. Same deal, power chords. I think these are wider too. Oh, kind of. Guitar rig. If I were to re-record this song, I would definitely use real amps, because you can't really replicate that. EQ, multiband, EQ. Oh. Yeah, you have this auto pan reverse option, getting you into the next section. Now let's go to the solos. Here we go. I think they're... Oh, wait. Inverted power chords. Well, not power chords at this point. I'm still filled out. And with everything. These are wide. Yeah. Okay, but the solos though. Yeah, when he recorded that, I'm like, this sounds a little bit like what's that one? Zelda. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I think we did another 2 takes. Lower. but we didn't end up using it. I guess I didn't end up using it. It felt a little too cluttered here at the end because of all the synths I had layered. But yeah, that's what's going on with guitars. Not much really. Let's get drums. So we keep the groove, the 4 and the 4 groove, or kind of the straight ahead groove, I guess. Same samples and everything, full with cymbals. Tambourine enter and another crash ride. Yeah, that's all the drums are doing. Really not much, but it's good. And then I guess vocals here at the end. I think these are exactly the same as the first verse. Gaze into hollowed mind. The process the same. You follow unrefined. This is not for the blind. Only you will know what to find. What's this? Oh, so there's me hearing that thing, singing it in the synth line. And then you just have the those I dig. So in context. That's it. It's like a little fade out. I do have more stuff over here. I don't remember what this was. Outtake of that. And the pad thing. Bass out. Drums. With like an anvil sound. Did I use that at all? I didn't. Yeah, okay. More, what's this? Bass. Yeah, so that's it. There really isn't much going on. But it gets the job done, and that's all you need. So, yeah, that's fine. Let me know if you enjoyed this. And if you want me to do another one, also let me know which one you want to see broken down next. But that'll be it. Thanks.